Are you sensible? Do you use a sound mind when making decisions about food and lifestyle? Hello, my name is Sarah, and I am Pearls of Wisdom and Food on Facebook and YouTube. And I was thinking about how, as we evolve into adults, how we get a sensibility about us, or maybe you had one before you had kids and grew up. Maybe you were just one of those level-headed kids through high school that just had a goal and a focus and nothing was stopping you. You're lucky. Most of us drifted, right? I know I did with my food. If I spent as much time getting a career going as I did avoiding food, like, if I bite that, if I have that, or the worst, which was diving in and eating anything that couldn't run away from me, I'd be a PhD of something today, for sure. But I'm not. I'm just recovering from my food addiction and other addictions and here to share with you every day. And I guess I'm quite sensible now and accountable and responsible. And so, and I kind of like that. I kind of like having the things in order. And for example, today I got up at 3 and it is now 4:28 and I'm sitting down for the first time. So I definitely got a lot of things going this morning. I got my broth going, my turkey neck broth, and I got my bulletproof coffee here, my little sidekick, and I made my salad because I'm going to be having that earlier in the day because I have a very busy afternoon into late afternoon with CPA for taxes and awake and seeing my kids, and one is building a house, so I'll get to see that. So I'll be busy. And making my fat bomb, because when I get home from all of that is that little reward in that tiny little container. Oh, the end of a wonderful day. So that's what I've got going, and I've done my grocery shopping as I've gone through the week because I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday till 5 each day. So I need to get my it in order. So I guess there is a sensibility about me and my food plan and my choices. And I think I like it like that. Sometimes we've talked about having to be the one that has to do the shopping, the preparing, the food rotation, the food planning, the food executing, and sometimes the food cleanup. But I kind of like having the responsibility of being the one that makes the decisions. I think, doing my low carb, high fat has certainly made it, I'm not depending on somebody else to provide, how I eat that. And it's kind of cool to be in charge of, my own food tracker and stuff like that. And I know that sounds kind of like, well, yeah, duh. But sometimes, there's 2 different meals going on at this household. One, because my tracker says this and I feel like this, and maybe I'm giving Greg leftovers or something else. Like tonight, he'll have pork chops while I'm in another town. And I'm having my big salad noonish with probably 2 hard-boiled eggs on it. And that, wow, is that power-packed with avocado? And it just carries me the whole day. I love it. And isn't it great when you can find something that works, that carries you on those days when it is from here to there and everywhere, that isn't bloating, that isn't, like that, And so I find that the way that I make my little salad, for now, is it. And also my little, I guess it's a smoothie without so many liquids. I wouldn't put ice in a smoothie anyway. So the coconut milk that I use in my smoothie, instead of being a cup to make it a smoothie, it's a half a cup. And so, and then I have cashews and coconut nibs on top of it along with some organic berries. And it's divine and it holds me. And another one that holds me. And I had one yesterday and I forgot to put the coconut oil in with it. That was a duh. No wonder I got a little hangry at 3. So, it's fun being busy, it's fun being sensible, it's fun tying it all up in a big red bow. And sometimes, I fill my day and I've got a lot of things to do in the day. And then sometimes it's like by the end of the week, I hope to do this and that and that and this. And so I think this has been one of those weeks where it's been this and that and that and this, combining some needs of my own with needs of the shelter when I do my errands when I'm off. Just hit it where I have to. Like I picked up a blender and some towels yesterday at BJ's when I was there for myself. Well, that's a win-win, So little things like that. I like being sensible. I think it's a nice trait. And I'm not sure if you can become more sensible. I think that definitely more accountable. And I think as we do our food choices, we can become a lot more sensible every time we make a new decision about something that we're going to eat and something that we eliminate off of our shelves that we no longer buy, like certain candies, maybe cereal, maybe wheat, maybe sugar. Maybe when we really buckle down and become sensible about what we're eating, that's going to be a lifestyle, a lifetime change. It's really quite an achievement when you think about it. I mean, where were you a year ago? Are you eating the same things that you were a year ago? Or have you totally revamped and said, oh yeah, duh, why was I eating that CRAP? Why was I buying that garbage and thinking that this would work? It's so much nicer and just a great feeling to eat clean. Not just the feeling from the neck down, but the feeling in your head when you're eating sensibly, which means to me eating cleanly. My food is tracked before I eat it. There's no little slip-ups and giggles. And then I have it, and then I enjoy it, and then I feel really, really good going to bed at night and knowing it's another clean day. And I love waking up knowing that the day before was a clean day. I still go into my tracker and make sure that everything is just like what I had from the day before. It's just one of those quirks of myself. It's like nobody's reading it. It's just between me and the tracker. But I go in and I get honest with everything that I had or delete things that I didn't have. And it's a great day. And then I tweak what I'm going to have today, beginning with my bulletproof coffee. I'll be adding my salad. I'll be adding my fat bomb. I think they're already in there anyway. And I will tweak them. And that's how it rolls for me. I hope you have a wonderful day. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now. Are you sensible?